Go.
Okay, back to the diagnosis of a Lexus ES 330 2005. We already ran the diagnosis on the top of the line scan tool, had no codes, no problems, everything's in the red. I mean, everything's in the black, so I would probably figure, you know, this car is in excellent condition. I've already looked around the wheels, the brakes looks good. I mean, if it needs some work, maybe just the oil change and that's it, no misfire, so there's no issue with this car that I can think of. So now we're about to test drive as soon as I find the emergency brake release. Do we have one?
Did you touch it?
No, but the light's on.
Well, you did that when it's under the bottom. When you touched it and hooked up the scanner.
Okay, we can do it. Let me just find out where the release is. Is there a cable? All right.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna pause it.
All right, we're back on taking the car for a quick test drive to see how it handles on the road. We've already got an issue that there's no codes, there's nothing that basic needs to be done, and if I were to buy the car, maybe the basic maintenance of maybe a tune-up and oil change. But other than that, there's no trouble codes, cars, everything's in the black, so I would figure that this car is definitely in excellent condition. So, we're going to take...
All right, again.
All right. We're going to back up, take the car for a test drive, just very quickly, because we want to see how it handles on the road. So, stay tuned, and let me shut my phone off, because it's making noise.
Look, don't ignore me.
All right. So, let's take it for a quick spin. Car is... I believe the book value that the owner told me is about $5,000.
$6,000.
$6,000, and I would say that that's probably an accurate estimate because this car has no trouble codes. Let's get this point. No trouble codes. Technically, if you were to take the car and have it scanned anywhere, it would come back clean. No problems. Nothing needs to be repaired at this moment. So it's definitely worth its book value. So let's see how it handles on the road, brakes, noise, tires, all that. Okay. Handles smooth, accelerates, no problem.
Would roll the window out.
Do you hear that?
You can say something.
We're just checking to see if there's any noise. There's sometimes when you buy a car, it may need may have suspension problems, especially a used car. It may need
Make this right, cause you know we on the street. Tag's not good.
and just listening for any noise. Car accelerates, transmission's working very well. I don't hear any noise.
Yeah, that thump. It sounds like a flat tire, but it's not. That's the noise.
Can I roll the window down so I can see?
You can feel it. Well,
I need to know where it's from.
okay, okay. Go ahead.
Let me pause your video.
Back on. You can say it on there.
We're going to park for a minute because there's a sound coming from it which sounds like a flat tire. It may be just the tire might need to hear. So I'm just going to park real quick. Take a look at the tires. Make sure we're not driving on a flat and there's nothing rubbing. Sounds like it's coming on the driver's side. It's just a thump, 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 which sounds like a flat tire. Let's see what the tires look like.
Oh.
I'm looking at the tires. They don't look like there's no flat tire, but there's definitely a thump, thump, thump noise. So it could be something that's rubbing. So I'm looking around to see if there's any a witness mark. A witness mark in the technology of a mechanic is if something's touching, banging, or rubbing, it'll leave a mark, an indication. Tires look good. could be a loose panel, a little plastic panel, or felt or something rubbing on the back side of the tire. So
You didn't check the last one?
I believe I checked them all, but let's see. It's definitely a thump, thump, thump. Ugh. Nothing looks
They can't hear you.
I said nothing looks out of the ordinary. Looking for the sound of this thump when. Well, as a mechanic, I can't see nothing, but sounds of noise can be anything. I mean, it could be it only makes a noise when the wheel's turning, so it could be a wheel bearing. Wheel bearings will make a growling noise or something. So maybe a wheel bearing, which is not an expensive repair. But I don't see anything rubbing. And it's just thump, 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 thump. Maybe it's a wheel bearing. Yeah, nothing's rubbing, nothing's touching. It definitely sounds like a flat tire or an out of balance tire. Take it for a spin again. See if we can duplicate it.
Well, what does that mean?
I'm uncertain for the noise. I mean, there's nothing that I can see of a flat tire, though it sounds like a flat tire. The noise seems to come, there's a rumble like you're riding over a rumble strip on a highway if you were coming off the interstate. So we looked at the tires. Could be a wheel bearing. Could be that one of the tires have lost their weights. Tires have weights to center them. So when you buy a tire, they put weights on them, they balance them. So if a tire loses its weights, it will ride and it may make a noise like it's out of balance. Could be a tire issue. Okay, starting the car. As I was saying earlier, there's a thump noise which sounds like a flat tire, or if you ever ridden down a highway, you're off to the side of the highway or coming off you hit the rumble strips. That's what the noise sounds like. Boom, 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 boom. So it could be the only thing the tire makes a noise, so it could be a wheel bearing, which is a small, easy repair, which probably no more than, I mean, I usually do wheel bearings for about $150, so it's not an expensive repair. Or it could be an out of balance tires. Tires have weights which center them. When you buy a tire, it centers. You buy weights. If the weights fall off, the tire will ride. It will make a noise. It will feel and may make a noise like the tire is out of balance.
Oh.
Okay, going to see if we can duplicate the sound again. We need a street without a whole bunch of speed bumps. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but I would probably think wheel bearing. The noise seems to be consistent with the tires spinning. I mean, it's easy to diagnose. You jack the car up and spin the tires and see if the noise would make it. So it may just need a wheel bearing replaced. Yeah, that's what I would check as a mechanic. If somebody brought me for a noise, I would take the car, take the tires off, and rotate the tires by hand or let them spin on their own. And I would see if it's a wheel bearing, because it sounds like it may be a wheel bearing coming off on the driver's side. Yeah, there's no problem with the brakes, so it doesn't seem like a brake issue.
Turn up here in this little street here. All right, we can.
You mean in the parking lot?
No, right here. Yeah. That way you can.
I think it's a wheel bearing.
Yeah, because that way you can open it up a little bit more.
Sure. hear it at high speeds. You only hear it at low speeds. Could be a tire issue. Might just need a tire replacement. Tires, if the treads are worn. I mean, tire looks good, but tires make noise at low speeds. So it could be anything from a wheel bearing or something as simple as you just need to buy a new tire, because tires, when the treads get worn, tires will make noise at low speeds, usually at anywhere from 20 to 40 miles per hour, because the sound goes away at faster the car moves. Either way, I don't believe it takes anything away from the price of the car, because it's a maintenance issue. It's tires, it's if it is a wheel bearing, it's still a maintenance issue. It doesn't take nothing away from the cost of the car, for the simple reason is it's a used car, it's going to need some maintenance, and the wheel bearing needing to be replaced, or a tire needs to be replaced, isn't a major component. I mean, even if you took it to your average shop, you probably ain't paying them more than about maybe $200, $300 or so. Maybe the cost of a tire is maybe $80.